And since you're a big-time doctor, I thought you might need it.
Thank you. And it's a good thing you're not here for more dating advice, because I stand by my previous position. You dating a spy is a bad idea.
Okay, I have something more important to deal with, or I would take this time to point out your questionable taste in men.
Well, then I'm glad you have that more important something to deal with.
Yeah. Nina called me and she wants to see me, and I'm pretty sure I know why. I just need you to convince me, whatever the reason, it's not a good idea for me to work with Nina.
Why would you ever consider working with Nina on anything?
Because I think she's gonna ask me to help her break up Willow and Drew, and I am tempted to do anything to break up those two.
Okay, do you really think that's something you should be doing?
No. But Drew is hell-bent on keeping Willow to himself. I mean, his schemes are so obvious that even Nina has noticed.
Okay, you're gonna have to give me more.
Jason brokered a living arrangement between Willow and the Quartermains, and Drew blew it up.
How exactly?
Well, I went to Willow to give her an update on Michael, and when she went into the kitchen to make a cup of tea, I saw a tie that I had given Drew sticking out of the couch. Part of the living arrangement is Drew is not allowed on Quartermain property. So clearly he snuck in to see Willow like there's some star-crossed lovers or something. So, of course, I loudly confronted Drew.
Of course. And I'm guessing it didn't go well.
It was a disaster.
I can't say that I have the moral high ground here, because I lit into Willow at Christmas, and that was also a disaster. Ava, of all people, had to talk me down.
Clearly, we are the kind of people who act first and think later.
And maybe it's time that we both learn from our mistakes.
Are you worried about...
I could make my peace with letting Wiley go was because I knew Michael would be a great father. So when I found out that Willow took Wiley away from him, I was furious. I just had to go and confront her about it.
I understand. I understand that kind of anger. I mean, when I found Drew's tie at the gatehouse, I lost it. I mean, that's the house that Michael shared with Willow and their kids. I mean, it was like a slap in his face. I mean, Drew was having sex with Willow in my son's home. And he did it when Michael wasn't able to speak up for himself, so I felt like I had to speak up for him.
Yeah, and I get it. I get it, believe me. But my blow-up with Willow didn't do anything except give Drew a chance to swoop in and protect her like he was her knight in shining armor.
Oh, my God, I can't stand that Drew thinks he's Willow's hero. And I'm sure my confronting Drew just solidified their whole us against the world thing, you know?
We have to stop making an already bad situation worse.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do about Nina, then?
Well, if your goal is to stop escalating the conflict with Willow and Drew, then working with Nina would do the exact opposite of that.
Don't you think